Nearly as tall as Huntingdon, and Amelia had just reached his shoulder when she'd met him. She watched the two men, both Earls, clap each other's backs like long-time friends. "Isn't that Lord Vale?" Chloe asked, never taking her eyes from the man. "We're to attend his house party in a few days' time to celebrate his sister's betrothal to a marquis." Amelia was more than a bit nervous about the upcoming house party. They'd be rubbing elbows with the aristocracy for an entire fortnight. She wasn't used to the rigid social rules and etiquette. She feared making a simple mistake, using the wrong fork during one of the multi-course meals, forgetting to curtsy, or stumbling over proper forms of address such as "my lord" or "your grace." She continued to watch Vale. He walked with confidence, a man who knew his place in the world. He seemed older since she'd last seen him, a silly notion since it had only been a year. But there was a firmer strength about him, an air of command that proclaimed he was a titled, powerful gentleman of the realm. Chloe sighed. "He's very handsome." Amelia's brow furrowed. "Is that all you think about? Men?" She should be used to Chloe's fascination with a handsome face. Eliza had once said that Chloe was searching for a father figure ever since their own had abandoned them rather than face arrest for fleecing half of the ton with his art forgeries. But for some reason Chloe's comment about Vale irked Amelia. Chloe's eyes flashed. "Not all men, only the titled ones. Don't you feel the same?" "Unlike you, I don't want a lord," she snapped. It was true. Chloe may want to marry, but Amelia had no interest. Art was her passion. No husband would ever allow her the freedom to paint the subject she wanted under her true name instead of the false male name she had used to sell her work. It would be too scandalous. "I know you care not for eligible titled gentlemen or rich bachelors, but what of him? You are staring." "You're wrong. Lord Vale doesn't interest me at all," Amelia said. Chloe said, in that annoying sisterly tone that meant she didn't believe a word. Amelia dared another glimpse at Lord Vale beneath lowered lashes. She drew a swift breath. He was watching her as intently as she had him moments earlier. As their eyes met and held across the lawn, the corner of his lips pulled into a grin, and he nodded his head in greeting. Her pulse doubled. Chloe tugged Amelia by the hand. "Come, we must greet him." Lord Vale bowed as they approached. "Good day, ladies. I was passing by on the way home and decided to say hello. I'm glad I did. The scenery is lovely," he said, his eyes twinkling as he looked from Chloe to Amelia. Chloe blushed and curtsied. Amelia was slower to follow, then straightened and met his gaze. His face was bronzed by the sun, and faint lines now appeared at the corners of his eyes. She'd been right. He did appear older, but it only added to his masculine appeal. She had a sudden insane urge to paint him, to put brush to canvas and capture the chiseled features, the perfection of his face. She quickly lowered her eyes. Ladies did not go around painting titled gentlemen. More importantly, she was not a portrait painter. She'd been limited to creating landscapes and still life oils of flowers in vases and bowls of fruit that would sell at the Peacock print shop, their former establishment. But now, for the first time, watching Lord Vale's captivating face inspired her to paint him. "We were about to play lawn bowls. Will you join us?" Eliza asked. Vale's sensuous lips eased into a lazy smile. "I'd be delighted." "Wonderful," Eliza said. "Huntingdon and I will be a team, and Sarah and Chloe can pair off together. That leaves you and Amelia." Amelia's heart jumped in her chest. She was to partner with Lord Vale? Alarmed, she looked up and caught his gaze. His eyes were not entirely green. The flecks of gold surrounding the irises reminded her of a painting she'd seen of an exotic tiger. "Ours will be the red bowls. Let's practice before we begin the actual game."